Yo, I am out here. I had to do this, but whatever. So, two things happened to me today, right? So, usually if it's one time, it's like, oh, okay. But if it's two times, no, it's not a coincidence. There's things really happening out here. Look, for people out here that want to get into investing, especially investing in real estate, I think people have to be real with themselves, or people have to really start being honest with themselves and understand that, for one, real estate is not easy, especially if you're doing investing. If you're investing into real estate and it's your first time or your second time or even your third time, listen, stop listening to some of these Houdinis and Gurinis and Witchinis labeled as a coach or a guru or this or that. Now, it's not to say that there are not any reputable ones, right? I have met like a one or two, but for the most part, the ones that I have met that are really doing it, first of all, a lot of them is not on social media. And then the one or two that I have met that are on social media, for the most part, they have two different investing styles, and they found through experience what really works for them to be able to scale and to be able to expand their portfolio. I'm talking to the newer investors, right? The ones that have less than, I would say, 6 doors, or the ones that have less than 10 doors. Stop watching other people do certain things and think that you could just jump in and it's going to be the same for you. I understand it's eating season out here, but just like when you regularly eat, know your diet. And when I say know your diet in real estate, when it's eating season, know what's good for you and what's not good for you, depending on your pockets and depending on your situation and how you want to scale. I literally got walked into a client today. The client has several investment properties. When I asked her, well, how much are you netting? She's telling me $200. $200? Ma'am, sir, $200? So I began to, it was like I had to first shift her whole mindset, right? Because I realized what I was dealing with at that time, and it was a mindset thing. But it was also sad because it's like, oh, well, X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z. No, not every realtor is investment savvy. Not every investor is real estate investment savvy. And not even every real estate investor do certain things a savvy way. So I say this to say, I had to remind her, well, why did you get into real estate investing in the first place? To make money? Okay. So I had to break down the numbers and say, so based on this that you did, right, and it's just unfortunate, are you making money? Complete silence. Complete silence. Guys, a lot of this stuff, I'ma just say it. You don't have to necessarily follow all these people that y'all following or watching what other people are doing. There's a lot of fill in the blanks that they are leaving out. A lot of fill in the blanks. And because of that, you pay for these courses and they still don't fill in the blanks. You pay for these master classes and they still don't fill in the blanks. I will say this. I did go to one conference, and I'm not going to say who the investor is. But this investor is dope. Dope. And that, it wasn't even the full mentorship. It was just the conference. And I got so much information from just that conference on the 2-hour Zooms that we did every day. So much. So I say this to say, if you are a newer investor, take your time. Do it what you can do. Sometimes you don't need to go to what you're seeing on social media. Talk, network with people in your own backyard. There's people like me in your own backyard that is willing to sit there and, not all, some, to navigate with you. Now, of course, it's going to cost a fee. Yes, it's going to cost a fee. Sometimes it will, sometimes it don't. And what I mean by fee, you determine what's that fee. Are you going to barter information? Are you going to barter services? Are you going to, I scratch your back, you scratch my back? Determine the terms on what a fee really is. It goes back to what is really money. I'm not going to get into this soapbox. Newer investors, take your time, read some books, study, learn some of the terms. And if you don't know the market, get with a investor savvy real estate agent. And if it's an investment and you get someone like me, and you have like a strategy and an exit goal, I might be the one realtor to say, hey, you might want to sit this out. You might want to sit this out. Let the other ones eat. All right, y'all. Y'all be great.